friends, now we solve the examples on inverse function. According to theorem of inverse function, derivative of inverse function gives the formula as dx by dy is equal to 1 upon dy by dx. Now for previous period we take derivative of inverse trigonometric function that requires some formulae. We see after this period the result of inverse trigonometric function. But according to our exercise, first the examples use the examples from the function y equal to fx, and from which we find its inverse function and then find its derivative. So from 1.2, first type gives the condition for finding derivative as find the derivative of the function y equal to fx using derivative of inverse function. Means function is y equal to fx, then we find its inverse function in terms of x, that is x is equal to f inverse y. So differentiate this x with respect to y. Our work is to differentiate x with respect to y, means find dx by dy. Now for this we take example as y equal to root x. So for this case we take d1 y equal to root x, but we take y equal to f of x. As the given function is y equal to f of x. So y equal to fx, here y equal to root x, means we take condition for this y equal to root x. But the function is in the form of y is a function of x, that implies x is equal to f inverse of y. So we have to express here x in terms of y. So try to find the value of x. What we get here? Y square is equal to x, means squaring on both sides. So free x is free from this other side. Means x is equal to y square, and we can take differentiation of this y with respect to x and then derivative, and x is equal to y square by the function of x. So take down application, differentiate x with respect to y. So derivative of x with respect to y, dx by dy. Dx by dy is equal to 2y. Derivative of x with respect to y. X is the inverse function of dy by y. So here x is equal to y square. Differentiate x with respect to y, so dx by dy is equal to 2y. But we have to find find derivative. Actually instruction for this function, but its inverse is this. So by expressing its inverse and the right derivative, so the required derivative is equal to dy by dx is equal to here dy by dx can be expressed in terms of reciprocal of dx by dy, so which is equal to 1 upon 2y, but y is given under root of x, so we can write this value 2 times 1 upon 2 times under root of x. Actually, this is answering one step. As take y is equal to root x, what is the value of y with respect to x? Dy by dx. What is the value of root x? 1 upon 2 root x. But here our work to find by using derivative of inverse function. If this question is asked in question paper, according to CT, you can answer directly. Derivative of y is root x is 1 upon 2 root x. But by step or method, we write first its inverse. Its inverse gives the value for x in terms of y, and then differentiation of x in terms of y. Understand this result as finding value of x in terms of y. Here we cannot write direct answer because there each and every step is important to find the inverse of the function. Now similarly we solve one more example again on this topic. Y is equal to e raised to 2x minus 3. So for this case we take y is equal to fx. Y is equal to fx. For the function fx is given to you. Y is equal to 2 raised to e raised to 2x minus 3. Y is equal to e raised to 2x minus 3. For this case, now our work is here to make x free from the corresponding. So how you make this x is free as, so we take exponential form can be converted into logarithmic form. So log y with the natural base e, that value becomes 2x minus 3. Try to express this x in terms of y. So we take here, or you may take by using the rule of logarithm, taking log on both sides, the natural base. So you get here 2x minus 3 times log a, and log is 1. Or use the definition. Okay. Log y is equal to 2x minus 3. So what is the log 2x? This 2x remains here, only minus 3 becomes here positive, so we can write this as log y plus 3. Now make this x free from 2. So we write here x is equal to 1 by 2 times log y plus 3. 1 by 2 times log y plus 3. X is equal to log y plus 3 upon 2. Now here, this is the inverse function. X is equal to a inverse 1. First we find its inverse function, always that can be expressed in terms of which is equal in terms of 1. Deferred inverse function. Now differentiate this x with respect to 1. So we get here dx by dy. What is derivative of 1 by 2 times log y plus 3? 1 by 2 is a constant number. Derivative of log y with respect to y is 1 upon y. The derivative of 3 is 0. We get that matrix 1 upon 2y. What is the log of y? 2 into the log y is equal to e raised to 2x minus 3. But this is the log dx by dy. Derivative of x inverse function with respect to y, and hence the required derivative is dy by dx. Dx by dy is equal to 1 upon 2 times e raised to 2x minus 3. So dy by dx is take reciprocal of this 2 times e raised to 2x minus 3. This is required derivative. Only for this topic we can find inverse function of this, and our work is to find value of x in terms of y. If the instruction is given such a type, then we use the value of x in terms of y. Now for second example, instruction is changed, find derivative of inverse function of. So here y is a combination of product, addition, subtraction, division. So for this case, you take, we cannot find that inverse function. Here we find first inverse function using derivative of inverse function. Here we directly write derivative of that inverse function. For this case, we can take as y is a function of x. So always that can be differentiated with respect to x. And then by using the result, dy by dx is equal to 1 upon dx by dy. Means vice versa, when we find dy by dx, express in terms of dx by dy. And when we find dx by dy, express in terms of dy by dx by their reciprocal relation. And therefore, for second example, we take direct derivative of the function. Now, for second, find derivative of the inverse. In the second example, first is d1. Y is equal to x square into e raised to x. This is the product function. So here method is directly differentiation. Differentiate this y with respect to x. Finally, we have to find. We have to find dx by dy. Because we have to given y, but find derivative of its inverse function means find derivative of x with respect to y. Here we take y is equal to x square into e raised to x. Using product rule, u into v, differentiation of y with respect to x, dy by dx. dy by dx, derivative of product function is first function multiplying derivative of second plus second function multiplying derivative of first function, that is 2x. Derivative of x square is 2x. Take down here x into e raised to x is common. E raised to x into x into e raised to x. So only one x is remain and the remaining term is only 2. So this is value of dy by dx. Our work to find value of dx by dy. So to find derivative of inverse function of y, that Inverse function of 1 is that means x. This we have to find, that means dx by dy. And therefore dx by dy which is equal to 1 upon dy by dx. Provided that this dy by dx is not equal to 0. Dy by dx not equal to 0, already we have to find this value as 1 upon, what is dy by dx? X into e raised to x into x plus 2. So this is value of derivative of inverse of y is equal to x square into e raised to x. You may write here y is this function, but here we take its inverse function. Actual derivative of y is this. This work is over here, but you have to find inverse, and therefore do this by taking reciprocal relation. Now second example. Again given that y is equal to x square plus log x. X square plus log x. So again here y is a function of x. So differentiation of this x with respect to x. What is the rate of y with respect to x? Dy by dx. Dy by dx is equal to, here use u plus v rule. Derivative of x square plus derivative of log x. Derivative of x square is 2x and derivative of log x is 1 upon x. This is the value of dy by x. Here you again take x is common. So we get here 2 plus 1 upon 1. But we direct take simplification for the condition as after cross multiplication, you will take that value becomes 2x square plus 1 upon x. This is value of dy by dx. But to find derivative of inverse of y, that means inverse of y, that is x. Inverse of y, that is x, so we find here dx by dy. It is equal to 1 upon dy by dx. This is equal to 1 upon dy by dx. Its reciprocal means 1 upon 2x square plus 1 upon x. Now we take its reciprocal. Is nothing but this value is nothing but x upon 2x square plus 1. 2x square plus 1. Therefore, derivative of inverse function of this one. Derivative of this one is this, but inverse of this one is x upon 2x square plus 1. Now, third example of the same exercise that use the function same way in the form of product or addition or division, but you have to find a particular value, means value of x is provided to you. Therefore, we take example from the same exercise, that is type 3, as find the derivative of inverse function and also find their value at the points indicated against there. So we take that function is y is equal to, even example take down there, y is equal to e raised to x plus 3x plus 2. And to find this value at x is equal to 0. To find derivative of inverse of the following function. In similar manner that of previous example, we find again dy by dx. They reciprocal to get dx by dy, and at the value of dx by dy we take value of x is equal to 0. Means the point is given to you. Very easy example is that, but we take concept of inverse function by taking algebraic form. So for this third example, we take given y is equal to e raised to x plus 3x plus. To find derivative of its inverse function and value of variable x is equal to 0. First we take differentiation of this y with respect to x. Now derivative of y with respect to x is dy by dx. So for right side we take addition rule for three functions. Dy by dx is equal to du by dx plus dt by dx plus dw by dx. You take direct derivative for this. That of e raised to x remains as it is. Next, plus 3 is constant. That of x with respect to x is 1. And that of 2 is equal to 0. So, we get here answer is derivative of y with respect to x is 3 raised to x plus 3. E raised to 3x plus 3 is the value of dy by dx, and therefore its inverse function derivative as, so that derivative is dx by dy, which is equal to 1 upon dy by dx. Now, value of dx by dy is equal to dx by dy, that value is equal to 1 upon e raised to x plus 3. This is derivative of inverse function of dy. Now, to find this dx by dy at indicated point against it, that is x is equal to 0. Now, in this x is replaced by 0, so we get that value 1 upon e raised to 0 plus 3. What is e raised to 0? 1 upon e raised to 0 is always 1, and this 3 is added to this 1, so we get answer is 1 by 4. dx by dy, e raised to 0 plus 1, e raised to 0 is 1, 1 plus 3 is equal to 4, so we get answer for the derivative of inverse function of y, which is equal to e raised to x plus 3x plus 2 is 1 upon 4. So proceeding in this way, these are very simple or easy questions. Only you take value of the variable and find the derivative of the corresponding function. Now from this exercise, we take example as finding some proof of the result. Only in 2 or 3 steps, there is one more example is given. Using derivative, prove that. Using derivative, prove that tan inverse x plus cot inverse x is equal to pi by 2. Using derivative, you have to prove that tan inverse x plus cot inverse x is equal to pi by 2. Actually, this is identity for trigonometry. We use this result from inverse trigonometric function by taking their complementary result. But here we have to use derivative of this function. But we take direct differentiation of this, you get answer in one step. So for this, we take differentiation. You have to prove this. Differentiation with respect to x of LHS. Differentiation of LHS with respect to x. So this we find d by dx of tan inverse x plus cot inverse x. What is derivative of tan inverse x? Now we take the result. Derivative of tan inverse x is 1 upon 1 plus x square. Plus derivative of cot inverse x minus 1 upon 1 plus x square. So that value becomes 0. Using derivative, how to prove this? Finding their derivative. Now differentiate with respect to x of RHS. So you get that derivative of RHS means d by dx of pi by 2. What is pi by 2? It is constant, but derivative is 0. Derivative of pi by 2 is 0. Derivative of LHS, that is tan inverse x plus cot inverse x is equal to 0. So by using derivative, we prove that derivative of tan inverse x plus cot inverse x is nothing but derivative of pi by 2, and that value is nothing but derivative. Is answer as 0. Actually, this is the result from trigonometry. This is the identity for inverse trigonometric function. Tan inverse x plus cot inverse x is equal to pi by 2. What do we get for this? So we take tan inverse x is equal to 1. Then x is equal to tan. So this tan x x equal to tan y can be converted into cot. How we convert this? That is cot pi by 2 minus 1. Complementary angle. And complementary angle of y is pi by 2 minus 1, and therefore we take complementary ratio of tangent is cotangent ratio. This is that of x. Now we take here that cot inverse x is equal to pi by 2 minus 1. Now shift this one to the left side. So we get here y plus cot inverse x is equal to pi by 2. And what is the law of y? Y is equal to, on first step, tan inverse x, this cot inverse x as it is, and this is pi by 2. This is result from trigonometry, inverse trigonometric function. So this is identity for inverse trigonometric function. Result is given tan inverse x plus cot inverse x. But by using derivative, we have to prove this, and therefore we take differentiation of left side is equal to differentiation of right side. Differentiation of LH is 0, and that of differentiation of RH is also 0. And proof of the result by using derivative is this time. But actually this identity can be proved in 11th standard inverse trigonometric function by using the result as angle with their complementary angle and finally complementary ratio. So from this we get condition for inverse trigonometric function. Now tomorrow we will take the results for inverse trigonometric function by adjusting their corresponding numbers and standard result by using functions. So this topic is over for 1.2 up to first 5 examples which depends on inverse algebraic function. Now from example number 6, there are all examples are depends on trigonometric function. So we start that topic tomorrow, and therefore up to this